I'm looking at this match. I'm looking at Mommy's Boy. I see Little Mac. I see Terry. I see Piranha Plant. And I see, even though you know those characters, you don't know what he's going to do. He's going to throw out stuff. You don't know what he's going to do because even he don't know what he's going to do sometimes. And it works in his favor. He's made the playoffs the last 4 seasons. He still has a chance to make the playoffs despite his record. And winning tonight would go a long way for that. He's fighting with his back against the wall, but that might be where he likes to be because when the pressure's on, he shines the brightest. Huggy, do you have any thoughts on King Kong Fetti, who has seemed to have disappeared?
You know, I think the major thing about King Kong Fetti, I mean, I think every week we kind of talk about just the resilience and just what he brings to Trash Bros, right? Like the guy just single-handedly just you don't really know what he's going to do, but he's called the Elder God for a reason. And honestly, the guy's been playing free. He's been using the dojo jutsu. I mean, there's not really much more that we've given this man too many flowers at this point. Like I think he's done with the flowers. I think he just wants to play his game. He just wants to live his life. So I mean, I really don't have to get too much into like his accomplishments and things of that nature. As long as the guy plays free and has a good time, he's going to succeed. And win or lose, he's just here to punch and kick. Now back, we kind of switch it back to Mommy's Boy here. I'm excited for this matchup because we're not really sure where we're going to get, right? When it comes to Fetti and the dojo jutsu, we don't know what character we're going to get. When it comes to Mommy's Boy, you never know like what character he's going to use and how he's going to play. So I just think we're in for a surprise all around here. But one of the keys to victory for my Mommy's Boy here is just kind of the same thing I talked about Fetti. Have fun, play free, and you know what? Play your game. Whatever happens tonight, I'm sure these two are going to put on a hell of a match. But with all that is to say, because this is the new main event, King Kong Fetti sitting at 4-2, Mommy's Boy sitting at 1-5. We're sitting down to Frankie Sosucio for the Twin Cause. Hi, Frankie.
We are at a quasi-main event between two fan favorites and a birthday boy.
Oh.
We'll talk about that after this match, though.
Okay.
Oh, we
But
will.
for now, King Kong Fetti has the better record. He gets to decide, do you want to call it midair, defer, or double blah?
We'll double blind, keep it going.
Ooh, the royal flush of double blinds tonight as we have a clean. Okay, you know what? You could have just let it go.
I play poker. I have to. Okay, I play poker.
Yeah, but you didn't. You didn't have to, but you did anyway. But we're still. It doesn't matter because we're going with the double blind here. I'm pretty sure Fetti probably still going to stick to the dojo jutsu here, and just kind of continue with the non-character choices. But maybe he's switching it up. I mean, it looks like he's still selecting, so he's not in the ring yet.
You never know with Fetti. You said this guy has his flowers. He has more flowers than Expedition 33. And if you get that reference, thank you for watching my videos. But he's going with the Falco.
That's actually, kind of one of his scarier picks. I mean, I've seen this Falco do some pretty nasty things. Falco actually made me want to stop playing this game for a little bit. Fun fact. So, if there's no lag, then this Falco can be extremely scary. So as we get right into this first matchup here, one of the things that Fetti's going to have to watch out for with Little Mac is that Falco is extremely light. He's very combo heavy. He can do a lot of cool things, but goddamn is that bird light.
He is, and Fetti is getting some of his combos up with that up tilt starter, but Little Mac on the ground, as Desert Fox has shown us, is a menace. And that between that speed that he has and the ability to get back on the stage, Mommy's Boy is a very big threat, especially once that KO punch comes online. Because super armor and KO, there is a lot of kill potential right there.
And speaking of flowers, there's a flower on the field right now. Fetti does not opt to go for that flower because I think, again, like we talked about, he's a little over the flowers. But he takes one to the head and also gets a KO punch from Mommy's Boy, who takes the first stock of this main event, as we have the fake smash ball and also the real one. But I think both our combatants know which is the real one, as Fetti throws that flower and gets a special here and calls out the, I don't really mess up this name. Okay, thank you. I was gonna say the X-Wing, but I knew that wasn't correct, so I stopped myself.
Oh, I'm sorry. He called out the roll-in from Mommy's Boy, but then it was the Star Fox sweep that he called out.
There you go. There you go. Oh my God. What just...
So Mommy's Boy hit the fake smash ball, and it exploded close enough to the Galaga to destroy the Galaga.
Didn't know you could destroy the Galaga, but apparently you learn something new every day. You see new interactions every 2 seconds, as Fetti is going to opt to keep Mommy's Boy off of here. That's going to be an easy stock, just because Little Mac may be good on the ground, not so good in the air.
Definitely not. He is not Air Mac. He is just a Little Mac on the ground. The Inkay on the ground, putting Little Mac on the ground even more. Trying to counter, but Fetti smartly grabbing instead and waiting on those roll-ins to punish. Fetti is just starting to read Mommy's Boy like a book, gets the jump, and that should be game right there.
Yep, he's going to knock him off, and that's just one area you don't want to be in, as Little Mac is off the stage, and that's something that Fetti does excel at doing, especially when it comes to Paco, as Fetti does take the first stock. I'm sorry, the first round.
Yes, he does.
Match, rather.
I don't know.
One of those things.
I don't know how much better Mommy's Boy could have played that, other than just not getting his jump caught for both those last 2 stocks. He had control, he had the early lead, but then once Fetti kind of locked in, he started playing free. He was more free to play than a gotcha game until they start charging you.
Yeah, it's called gotcha for a reason. Once they get you locked in, they got you.
Gotcha, bitch.
Let's see. Looks like we're going to have a surprise pick from Mommy's Boy here.
Over under on
exactly, this is exactly what I was talking about as far as Mommy's Boy. You never know what you're going to get, and this is what we got.
Huggy, have we ever seen Daisy from Mommy's Boy?
We have not seen Daisy from Mommy's Boy, and that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. You never know what you're going to get with this kid, but again, I know he's here. I know he's playing free. Let's see if he throws that ass in a circle with Daisy. But then we also have the Bayonetta pick from Fetti here, as Fetti did not opt to go for Dojo Jutsu here, and instead, and I almost said something not the right thing. I almost said in memory of, but just for
it's
instead,
true.
as a shout out
with us anymore. At least not
as a shout out to Fox, he picked the Bayonetta.
And yep, he does get those. He did start getting the combo. He's using the screw attack very well to get extra height. Daisy sitting at 115%. Do you think that Fetti is taking out any of his frustrations on hating Peach and Daisy right now?
No, not at all. I mean, I think honestly this is Fetti just labbing the character and just kind of really seeing what he's able to do, as Mommy's Boy does get that special. That's gonna put Bayonetta to sleep. Let's see if he's able to capitalize here. Pick up some of the daisies. No daisies. He opts for the tilt.
I think that might have been a misinput. He probably was trying to up smash. Because any smash attack would have definitely killed the Bayonetta at that point.
Yeah, very true. Bayonetta is one of those lottie characters, and he looks like he had the right idea by pushing Fetti to the edge. Just didn't capitalize, but again, just like that happens as Fetti continues the onslaught here and is commanding the stage.
Yes, he is, and Daisy waiting right there, just barely missed because Bayonetta is able to recover extra high with that second up the witch twist. They're holding center stage right now. No one really pushing too much on the offensive. Fetti being very patient, and Mommy's Boy really struggling and gets fisted right up the skirt.
Man, that was actually a really good read by Fetti. Just kind of anticipated Mommy's Boy kind of floating over. As Mommy's Boy opts for a really long hold of that smash attack, and actually kills. That dress has had some reach.
It does. That down smash able to cover both sides and sends at such a flat angle that it was able to kill off the left side. But he's got a hill to climb. We got a fresh stock on Fetti, and this is combo percentage still for Bayonetta. If he can survive, then it becomes a lot harder for the kill to happen, though. And he's at 88%. This is where the kill confirm stopped connecting. Do you think that?
There's a smash ball here. I mean, he might go for that just so he can get the witch time, get the next fancy finish. Unfortunately, Mommy's boy does get the smash attack, but then gets, the smash ball, but then ends up getting smashed himself. But look at that smile. Look at that damn smile. It's so infectious. And you know what? Like, I definitely enjoyed that matchup. And again, Mommy's boy came with the unorthodox characters, and you know what? Saw some life there. Saw some life. Saw a couple of good reads, couple of good smash attacks as well. But unfortunately, it's not enough to take down Fetti, as Mommy Boy moves to 1-6. Fetti moves to 5-2. With that being said, I will go ahead and head down and talk to Mommy's boy. Mommy's boy, are you there?
You guys are muted still?
Yo.
Mommy's boy, welcome to Trash Bros, and thank you for obviously filling in for the main event. How was class today?
Oh, it was great. Yeah, a lot of stretching.
All right. Well, speaking of stretching, that was a very hell of a match that you put on against Fetti. We saw a new character in the Daisy, so I want to start there. What was the inspiration for Daisy? And your Daisy looked pretty freaking good.
I like Daisy. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to use her. I wanted to try something a little different than I normally do. And I like her too because, I don't know, I wanted to do more strategizing, I guess. I wanted to try to, like, not rush as much. But I don't know.
Well, you actually looked pretty good with a lot of the abilities you did. And then once you got the smash attack, the one thing we noticed and we commented on was it looks like you had the right idea by pushing him off to the side, but we saw an up tilt.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we saw an up tilt there. So was that a misinput? Did you mean to smash attack there, or were you going for the tilt?
That was the idea in my head. I wanted to do the smash. I was like, yeah, I want to get a stock right now, but it didn't work out. I was like, oh no, I choked. Yeah, she choked. She chokes.
All right, well, hey,
that's why I like her too.
Okay. Well, hell of a second match. But really with the first match with the little Mac, it was kind of unfortunate going against Falco, who's kind of pretty easy to get you off of there. But we did see some life and we did see some combos. Now I don't know if you remember what Fox was telling you about the down tilt into the forest smash. I didn't see a lot of down tilt action there, but I did see some super armor, and it looked like you were ready to throw hands today.
I was, but it didn't work out. Like, I had like the first, but I think Fetti kind of figured it out, and he was like, oh yeah. He kind of like knew when I was gonna hit, and he kind of dodged it and countered really easily. So it was rough. And then with the items too, it was a challenge, but it was fun. I had a blast, and I'm still glad that I'm playing with Little Mac. He's a lot of fun to play with. He's a little guy, but yeah, I'm gonna practice more, obviously, and try to get more combos down. That'd be nice. And I gotta really rely on my grabs. I realize I don't really rely on grabs too much, so that's something I need to work on.
It definitely is a game of rock paper scissors. And one thing to remember: if they're shielding, you should be grabbing. But if they're dash attacking you or running at you, you can mash A as well. So utilize the super armor that Little Mac has, and again, he's a Mac Daddy for a reason. You gotta control that stage, and you want to play more in the center than play on the edge, because you don't want to be off the stage with Little Mac, right?
Right, and then I didn't rely on the Dempsey roll either. I got to do the more of that, the Dempsey roll. Yeah, the Dempsey, like that boxer. He does like that little low tilt that Little Meg does. They kind of set up for my other hits. So,
yeah, exactly.
Fox mentioned that the last time I was playing, so I was like, oh yeah, I gotta really do that. And yeah, so I haven't really relied on that. So Yeah.
Well, sounds
Yeah.
like you have your marching orders.
Yeah.
And it sounds like next week, hopefully, you end up getting that second W. But next week, you are going to be facing Jesse Kitty Clap on Wednesday. How you feeling about that matchup?
I feel good, regardless, I'm gonna have fun and I'm not gonna take it too serious, but I am gonna take it a little serious and mostly have fun. Yeah.
And we're winning the tag titles.
We're winning tag titles. That's right. Sticky Finger Bandits. Sticky Finger Bandits.
And those
Yeah.
fingers sure do look sticky with that. All right, as we send it over to first and foremost, thank you, Mommy's Boy. Always a
Thank you.
pleasure.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Huggy.
Yeah, no problem. And we'll send it over to Mikerakk to talk to our boy Fetti.
So before I go ahead and talk to King Kong Fetti, I just wanted to give a little bit of stakes to next week's match versus Jesse Kitty Clap for Mommy's Boy. With a Jesse Kitty Clap win, she solidifies a playoff spot 100%. There is nothing that could happen to knock her out of the playoffs if she wins. But if Mommy's Boy wins and Wolfie and Desert Fox both lose, there becomes a round robin scenario for the last spot in the Freaky Boy Conference playoffs. So, if Mommy's Boy wins, Hype Man Wolfie loses, and Desert Fox loses, we end up with a round robin, which could also turn into a 4-way round robin if Donkey wins and Either Goat win, or 5-way round robin. So, anyone is still viable to make the playoffs in the Freaky Boy Conference. But let's go ahead and talk to King Kong Fetti. You looking very comfy right there, Fetti.
Yes, sir.
How you doing tonight after that win?
Feeling good. I mean, Mommy's Boy played out of his mind. I love fighting his little Mac. His little Mac is crazy. I think that if he just mixes it up a little bit more, I would have lost that matchup, honestly, because I kept running into a lot of smash attacks. That shit was crazy. But then the second match was Bayonetta against his Daisy, and that Daisy looked really good. I think if he puts a little bit more time into it, honestly, that shit is crazy.
And,
I'd probably lose against that.
well, hey, it was definitely a crazy match from the two of you. Any specific reason why you decided to choose Falco and Bayonetta today, as opposed to your Dojo Jitsu from last week?
I like doing combos, and when I think of combo characters, I think of Falco and I think of Bayonetta. I can't really think of any other characters that have like consistent combos where I can do like 18 hits and shit like that, you know. So like I know Falco's one of them. I know that they're also the fighter characters as well. But they're fighting characters. I want to use a character that is unorthodox combo character. So Bayonetta being one of the combo characters, a lot of fun. I actually like using her combos. Just getting the multi hit is so satisfying. You know what I mean? So that's what I was just going for tonight.
And you know what? I can concur with that because I do play another combo heavy character in Pikachu. So I
Yeah.
definitely agree that those combos feel very fun and satisfying to hit.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
with your win tonight, you improved to 5-2, and
Nice.
and now you are tied with Swollen Nolan. If
Jesus.
if you and Swollen Nolan end up with the same record at the end of the season, you two will have to play a tiebreaker for seeding. But you are
Oh.
both securely locked in the playoffs. The lowest you can fall is fourth. The highest you can be is third because of how the division is going. So
Has Fetti played Nolan this year?
no, they
huh?
have not. They are in different divisions and they were seeded two differently.
So would that be a best of 3?
Yes, that would be a
Or
best
just-
of 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, that would be a best of 3 head-to-head to determine seeding.
Damn.
So, but before even that, next week you face Ollie E1 foe, in the week 10 matchup. What do you expect out of Ollie next week?
I expect. Oh shit. I expect greatness, man. Ollie plays the hell out of her characters, and she plays really good. And if she just puts her mind to it, honestly, she can take down mountains and big gods and shit. You know what I mean? So Ollie's just great overall, and I'm really scared going against her. I think I'm gonna I have to like put my mind into the game and really have to practice against her. Every time I've gone against her, um, it's just been it's hard. She plays real well, and her character selection, you know what I mean? It's good, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm excited to fight her. I have to give it my all. Ollie's no slouch. She's the best. She
All
good, man. She good. She good as fuck, bro.
all right, thank you very much, Fetti. And before we send you off, we got one more question for you. Do you want some dick?
Oh
Oh,
wow.
Five, six.
Oh shit.
Do you want some dick?
some dick?
Do you
Do
want some
you
dick?
want some dick?
Do you want some dick? It's your birthday.
It doesn't feel right because he looks like a little kid.
Oh,
You didn't have to point it out.
happy birthday, Fetty, man.
Thank you.
Happy birthday,
Yeah.
Fetty!
Woo, yeah, thanks y'all. Let's go.
You're
It's
welcome,
tomorrow.
Fetti. It's tomorrow. So if you are on the East Coast like Buppy, you are celebrating Fetti's birthday right now. Or if you are in Australia like Malasada, you are celebrating Fetti's birthday right now.
Love y'all.
Love you too,
Yippee!
Fetti. So yeah, that is all of our matches for tonight. Let's go. Let me just go ahead and talk a little bit about the potential matchups for this season now, or for this coming playoffs. Like the week 10 has a plethora of implications for everybody here. So let us go ahead and pull up this, and let's go ahead and show you. So as you can see, standings have been updated, and it's not looking good for me, guys. Me and Huggy are sitting on the outside. If I need two people to lose at least this next week, Buppy, Ollie, Party Hardy, or Huggy, I need at least two of them to lose. And if you want to make it even crazier, if Dark Ruffalo wins, that is also a round robin, unless it's me, Huggy, and Dark Ruffalo who end up 4-4. That would just be the pointless round robin because there's
Although
nothing.
I do want to point out though, since I don't think Buppy has faced everyone like Ollie, Nate, and Huggy, I think he's only faced a couple of them. That might end up being a round robin since there's no comparable data. So it just depends on what happens. If Buppy wins next week and
It's
like
moot.
Ollie, Nate, and Huggy tie, I think Ollie has the tiebreaker because she beat both of them. And then after that, Nate just beat Huggy. So that'll be tough. So we have to see what happens with Buppy. I think that's going to be the biggest thing to watch because if Buppy's tied with all three of them, since they all haven't faced each other, it would just be a round robin between the four of them.
So the best thing I can hope for is for Party Hardy to just to lose then, because Party beat Huggy, I beat Party, and Huggy beat me. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
well,
there's also a scenario where Nate wins and he's 5-3, and now if Ollie loses to Fetti and Huggy loses, so that you three could be tied at 4-4 for the last spot. But I think Ollie beat both of you guys. Oh God, it's there's so many.
we'll talk about it off screen because there's been a lot of like stuff that we've done historically. So yeah, we'll talk about that off screen.
If there's no comparable data, yeah.
Also, in the Freaky Boy Conference, look at this. 6 through 10 can all still make the playoffs depending on what happens next week. Jessie, all she has to do is win her match next week, and she both solidifies herself and eliminates Mommy's Boy at the same time. So
Hey, are you showing something on stream?
I am. Is it not showing?
Not showing.
I mean, I see it in Discord, but I've been looking at Twitch and I'm like,
Darkness.
it's just darkness.
I'm looking at darkness.
Is it showing now?
No.
Yes,
Yes.
it's right now.
Oh, okay, maybe it is.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh, I know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. It is because I am doing it dumbly. There you go.
You dummy.
That's why it's not showing.
Yippee!
Yippee. All right, and then yeah, or like we talked about just a second ago, Fetti versus Nolan could be a tiebreaker match to determine seeding. Or if Jesse, Wolfie, and Fox all win, then we might have a tie. Or if Jesse loses, then Fox and Wolfie both win. That could be a three-way round robin. Or if Wolfie and Fox both end up with the same record, that could be a tiebreaker match between just the two of them to see who makes the playoffs.
Just the two of them.
They can make it if they try, just the two of them. So yeah, things are looking absolutely insane for next week, and we still have no idea what could happen. So let's go ahead and let's get ready for bed. It is 10 o'clock. We mostly have things to do in the morning. So let's say goodbye to one of our big winners tonight, Party Hardy. Anything you want to say tonight, man?
Nope. Bye.
All right. Bye. Have a good night. Let's send it over to the Ruffalo Hole. How you guys doing over there? Anything you want to say for the night?
We're excited for the playoffs, not necessarily excited for the round robins because that sounds like a logistical nightmare. But I love playing Smash Bros with my friends.
Woohoo! All right. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you all have a good night. Huggy Bear Doom, anything from you tonight, man?
Nope. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Huggy. And then King Kong Fetti, anything you want to say tonight?
Ah!
That is cool. It sparks when you pull it out. Is that a cyberpunk sword?
It's my birthday tomorrow, motherfucker.
Everyone out there in the kingdom, go ahead and take a shot for Fetti, and pour one out for the homie. But hey,
Another one. All right, I'm good now. Thank you.
but hey, thank you everybody for being here. We know you have many places to be, but you choose to spend your Wednesday nights with us. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it. We wouldn't do any of this without you, and we couldn't do any of this without you. So thank you very much. I've been your host, Mikerakk. This is twitch.tv/Mikerakk. That's Mikerakk. Remember, that's Mikerakk, not Mike Neck, not Mike Back. Go ahead and drop a follow if you want to see us on next time, or if you want to see me play anything by myself or with Mix, Lawrence, Fetti, or Cammy, like anyone in Wave Gang that decides to jump on the games. Go ahead and check out the Twitch, the clips on TikTok and Instagram, Mikerakk_clips, mostly TikTok. And then YouTube as well, youtube.com/@Mikerakk. But until next time, we appreciate all y'all. Love y'all. Have a good night. Stay safe. And bye.